Do not start making manga until you actually understand this one thing. So what you need to understand is that failure is absolutely normal, okay? So when you make manga, your art is going to be very bad at the beginning. Your story is going to be boring, and overall, everything you do is just going to seem very cringe, which is again very normal at the start. And so, why am I saying that? I'm saying that because I need you to learn from this failure that you are, experiencing, especially after getting feedback. I want you to fail as much as possible. This is because when you fail, you will grow so much as a mangaka. Because when you don't fail, you will never actually learn how to make manga if you're just scared all the time that you will fail because you're not actually making manga, right? Let me tell you about an example to make this more clear for you, okay? So when you start with playing basketball, for example, right? You won't really become a star after, picking the ball once in your life, right? You need to invest a lot of time to become at least good at the sport. And this is exactly the same with manga. And so the more that you hesitate to start, the longer the whole process will take you. And so the longer you hesitate to start making manga, the longer it will take you to become good at making manga. And so here's the first thing that you need to realize is that you should not hesitate, okay? Do not hesitate to start. Because here's the thing, what is the other option? If you don't want to make manga now, right? Then when will you? When you will ever start making manga if it's not now? What else is actually hindering you? Is it time? Because if it's time, then this is the biggest cap I've ever heard. We all have time for the things that we actually care about. It is just that your priority right now is not to make manga, which is understandable. But if you want to make manga, then you need to make manga a priority. And so for all the people who want to start and are saying, I can't start because I don't have time, bro, spare yourself literally just 15 minutes a day and work on your manga. You do not need any details or, perfection for the first manga that you make. You do not need any of those things. The only thing that you actually need is to start. And so do not search for excuses, just do it. Every reason that you are coming up with right now, whatever it might be, it is just an excuse. We all have time, okay? We all have time. We just need to prioritize the things that we actually care about. And in this case, it is manga. And so this is literally me right now, and this is you, and I'm telling you, just make manga already, okay? Stop hesitating. Stop searching for excuses. And if you're still saying you don't have 15 minutes of time every single day, then how are you able to watch this video right now? You can't, because you don't have 15 minutes a day to work on your manga. So stop coming up with excuses, please. You clicked on this video because you want to make manga, right? You want to make manga. That's why you are clicking on all of these videos that we make on this channel. And so the ambition of making manga is already there, right? You want to do it. And so just follow this ambition and do not let anything stop you from starting. Whatever reason that just popped up in your brain right now, I don't care what it is, just don't let it stop you. All of this is just mental. You can literally start right now. I really do not want you to overthink. Worrying too much about how your manga is going to turn is just unnecessary. It won't help you. Just, take a pen and paper and start drawing manga and have some fun, And honestly, once you start, all of these worries that you have will literally just disappear because it does not matter anymore. You're already doing it and you might as well just finish it, right? And I'm saying to take a pen and paper on purpose. You do not need any fancy equipment to start. A lot of people say, oh, I'm going to start making manga once I have this tablet or, this manga paper or this exact, pen or something. Just take any pen that you have at home, any paper, start making manga, okay? And for people who are starting completely as beginners, here's what I want you to do. So I want you to watch anime and read manga again, as you always do, okay? But this time, I don't want you to just consume. Do not just consume the anime and the manga that you're reading or watching. I want you to get inspired by the things that you are consuming, okay? So consume it, but get inspired and let it inspire you to get more ideas. And so when you watch, right, you will get a lot of ideas to, make a manga, which is the case for most people who are watching anime or reading manga. Once this happens, I want you to write them down and then work with these notes to create a manga immediately. Because this is the easiest way to do that. You get an idea, write it down, and start working immediately. And again, it does not have to be good at all. Just creating like a rough storyboard is completely enough for now. Again, if you don't know how to draw, do not worry at all. Just use stickmans or anything that you can come up with to make the storyboard. Because literally the key point right here is to just start. Because once you start, you will be willing to learn more and more, and you will get better with time, right? But the hardest part is actually starting. And so that's why we're doing all of this right now. And so your homework for this video is, as you've guessed, nothing else but to start making manga. And if you need any guidance for the first steps that you need to take, make sure to watch our Path to Mangaka series on this channel, or watch the exclusive guide that we have completely for free in the top link in the description. It is a completely free guide, almost 1 hour long, teaching you the basics of making manga so you can start right away. With that being said, see you there.